Hi guys, I'm Shmi and hello to you from Paris in front of the fairly iconic Eiffel Tower, where today we are going to be starting our journey to Le Mans, to the 24-hour race weekend, Paris to Le Mans. And for this I have teamed up with Esso and with Porsche, so I'm going to be driving in the Porsche 911 Carrera, but we've also got a little bit of a challenge from Esso along the way. So we're going to be stopping off to buy some snacks to keep us going for the journey chosen by you guys. So we're going to be posting up pictures, finding out what you would buy on your adventure, stopping off at a number of Esso service stations along the way to basically find out what we're going to be eating and keeping us fueled for the journey. But before we get started, let's take a little look at the car that we're going to be driving, the Guards Red 991.2, the facelifted version of the 911 Carrera. So it's got the 3-litre twin turbocharged flat 6, 370 horsepower, 450 Newton meters, but I haven't really spent that much time with, I guess, the regular models of the 911 range, more with the GT3s, the GT3 RSs. So I'm going to find out everything about what this car is about. It's got the 7-speed double clutch gearbox, so it should be a pretty perfect car for the road trip, quite an exciting one to drive, and it looks awesome in front of this location by the Eiffel Tower. So I'm going to post up my first picture, find out from you guys what you'd like to see us buying along the way, and then we'll be on the adventure and getting started heading to Le Mans. Picture posted, and unsurprisingly, one of the first requests, buy a croissant. How very French and fitting. But let's jump in the car, I've got the key, and let's get on the road. Okay then, so here we are, 911. This car is all about awesome driving experiences. So let's start it up, belt up, and we'll be departing from Paris, destination Le Mans. Away we go. So we've got to get out of Paris onto the autoroutes, the motorways down, heading a little bit southwest. Now I'm going to do a full video with this car, but today is about the journey. It's about the adventure, about getting to Le Mans, our road to the 24-hour race. Departing Paris, I actually have the Eiffel Tower in every mirror behind me, which is such a cool, iconic building to be looking at, and I love visiting Paris. But we're departing now, driving past the Seine River that you can see on the navigation. Kind of cool how it has all the buildings marked as well when you're beside the major landmarks. But we've got a sort of short journey to start, about 20 minutes or so off to our first destination, and we'll be hopefully have a clean exit out of the city. Bye bye Paris. Checkpoint number 1. We'll swing around and pull in. In we go then. So it's going to be time to take a look at the picture and see the comments from you guys and find out what you've been suggesting we should get. We've already had loads of comments from you guys, but I want to give you a bit more background about what's going on and why we're currently driving in a Porsche. Well, Esso and Porsche are partnered up for the racing, hence we're going to be joining them behind the scenes at Le Mans, hence we're driving in a Porsche 911 Carrera, and why we're currently stopped at an Esso Synergy Fuels petrol station. So Esso Synergy Fuels is currently rolling out across France. It will be everywhere by the summer, and you might remember I did some rather awesome Synergy Fuels tours around the UK too. But if I grab my phone and have a look at the suggestions that you guys have been giving me so far, we have had croissants, baguettes, frog's legs, snails, very French things, but not necessarily the best snacks for the roads. I'm not sure I should eat a snail while driving in Porsche 911. But what we will do is head over here and have a look at the options we can get today. Now this is ridiculous. This is a vending machine. This is like the world's largest vending machine with a lot of choices, and from what I can see, let's try and make this as French as possible. Haribo, we've had lots of shout outs for Haribo. Orangina Haribo. Orangina is quite a common drink here in France, so we'll go for that. Galac. Galac is like French Milky Bar. I love Milky Bar. And so we'll get some Galac. And then what else can we get? There's kind of a menu here. I see some Madeleines. Let's get some Madeleines. Nice little French thing. How does this work? Right. Give me a second. Here we have Haribo. Next page. Ah, there we go. Haribo Orangina added. Next, back to the start. That's the most insane thing ever. I've never seen anything like it, and it all comes out here. Oh, here we go. Something's happening. Magic! We find ourselves out on some rather lovely roads. So let's talk a little bit about the car, because the 911 Carrera is, well, technically the entry-level 911. It's the 7th generation now of Porsche 911, which is kind of crazy. This thing's been around for ages. There are over 1 million of them. The 1 millionth car was sold, I think, around a decade ago or so. So it's got quite a history and quite a lot to stand up to. And then the Dot 2 that we're driving now is the recent facelift, where the engine that is back at the very back of the car, the rear engine this, went twin turbocharged. So 3-litre twin turbo, 370 horsepower. And I'm driving it at the moment in sport mode. So sport mode is the one up from normal, but you also have sport plus, which if I turned it up to right now, on a road like this that is quite bumpy, as you can see in front of us, it gets very rough, so we don't really want that. You also have a button in the middle, sport plus, sort of hot lap it was in the 918, but this toggle is introduced sort of from the 918 onwards that gives you an extra little burst as well, so you can sort of pick up and away you go. But driving it and getting to experience it a bit, you know, we've been on the motorway, now we're on a twisty road, we've been in town as well, using it kind of in every environment. I'm going to talk a lot more about it. You start to see what the 911 is all about, and the whole sort of story about how you have this kind of completely usable everyday sports car. You've got practicality, you've got a 2+2 seating configuration with a tiny bit of space behind us, not necessarily the most in the world, but just enough to squeeze some small children or something back there, luggage space up front, and then a very quick PDK gearbox and a little bit of an overrun crackle as well. So like I said, we will do more about the car, but for now, let's just enjoy it on these roads, twisting around. Try not to find too many bumps if we can avoid them, but have a good time driving in the 911. The next stop then, and it will be time to fill up. Drive to the pump. The fuel cap on a Porsche is actually up here at the front, so we'll line up. Supreme Plus 98, let me hop out. If you're driving in a performance car like this, a 911, obviously it's important to use the highest quality fuels, and Esso just changed the formulation of all 4 of their fuels, up to and including Supreme Plus that we're going to use right now, to make a new formulation that will prevent the build-up of engine deposits and give you better fuel economy. So hopefully we don't have to fill up too much. We'll get this started. Okay then, so let us fire the car into life. We'll put it into Sport Plus mode just to get even better noises out of it. That's up. So listen to this. Crackles into life. Okay, so into drive. And away we go. I realised that up to this point, I haven't actually explained what I mean by 3 in a row. So this is my 3rd visit to the Le Mans 24-hour race weekend. 2 years ago, I came with the team that ended up being victorious in the GTE class. Last year, I came with the team that was victorious in the GTE class. And this year, I'm joining Porsche, of course, with their partnership with Esso, to join them and see if they can be victorious either again in LMP1 or in GTE. So let's see what happens. Will it be 3 in a row? That's the big question. Am I some kind of strange Le Mans lucky mascot? We'll see. I'm excited to see how it goes. Of course, we'll be catching up with a lot of the drivers, the teams, the action over the weekend, seeing what's going on. But it's kind of that excitement as we make the journey in a Porsche to join Porsche and basically see how it's going to go. Here we are, the exit for Le Mans. A whole truckload of colourful Porsches, all types. You can tell we're nearing Le Mans because we have arrived in a little bit of a traffic jam, but our final stop will be just here. See if we can pick up some drinks or something. Not too far to go after this to the actual circuit, which is kind of cool. Nice to be here, lovely day for a drive, and a great car to be driving for it. After buying a lot of sugar earlier, I'm going with a bottle of water. My co-driver, however, is doing it the energy drink way, not quite so healthy, but we haven't managed to find a number of things that were asked for, so we had a lot of requests, an avalanche of requests for candy up. Unfortunately, none of that. We saw people asking for pizzas, we saw people asking for currywurst. I think we can guess where you guys are from, but a bottle of water for me now. We'll get back in the car. I've got that Le Mans feeling. We can see a little bit of the track that goes over this bridge up in front of us. You can see the camping on the side. Loads of people come, stay right trackside during the race, which must be pretty awesome. Just the constant noise of all the cars as you're sleeping, which to some is probably a really bad thing, but to others is absolute heaven. Anyway, we'll see how long it takes to get to the front entrance. 458 Speciale and the 599 GTO next to it. That's neat in the historical Ferrari livery as well. Super cool. Everybody wants a bit of noise. Oh, the atmosphere of Le Mans. It's quite funny. Every sort of crowd we go by, everybody's kind of in the spirits, ready for the race. It's kind of a big atmosphere. I guess everybody comes back every year to be part of it, to come along, see the race. Has been doing for ages and will continue to do for ages. Here we are, we have made it. Over there is the entrance to the circuit where tomorrow
the 24 Hours of Le Mans 2017 will be getting underway. Of course, the 24-hour race, it doesn't finish until the next day, but for the race itself, I'm going to be joining Porsche, joining Esso, going behind the scenes, hopefully visiting their hospitality, but also meeting with the drivers to have a chat with them and talk about what their road to Le Mans, their journey here has been like. Of course, it's involved training, it's involved actually physically traveling here, traveling that we've done today in the 911 Carrera, a car I'm going to take out and drive in a little bit more detail, push it on some nice countryside roads, tell you all about in due course too. But first up, here we are. We have arrived, and actually I noticed there is a line of Porsches entering right now. We've got a 911 Carrera GTS at the front and then a 4S there as well. One from England, one from Germany, but this car has been perfect for the job today. We've stopped by, we've bought some snacks along the way, some that we could find that you guys had mentioned, some peculiar requests that I don't think we were ever going to find, but thank you for opening up and offering us some suggestions. My latest being water. Basically, it's really hot right now, definitely needed to cool down. I don't know if that counts as a snack, but it's been a fun little challenge to do from Paris on our journey here to Le Mans. The big question though, will it be 3 in a row? I don't know if it's going to happen. Am I going to be some kind of strange lucky mascot for the teams? We will find out, but the best of luck to the Porsche guys. Make sure you come back and check out the other coverage over the weekend as I continue this sort of visit to the Le Mans 24 Hours with Esso and with Porsche. Anyway, that's it for now. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the trip, and thank you to those who left the comment and suggested things along the way. Anyway, that's it for now. I'm going to wrap it up there. So a big thanks goes to Esso for making today possible. I'm looking forward to sharing the rest of the weekend with you guys, and a big thanks to you, of course, for watching as well. But that is it. I'll catch up with you again very soon. Cheers.